everyone be quiet whilst we listen?
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at
Look, there's money on it!
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine. Someone's trying to buy a cabbie from Qatar. I look what?
You look confused.
I'm sweaty. I've been like running up and down the steps, and then I went to get dolls that someone's buying tomorrow. They said they are. I trust them. They've bought from me before. And not my best cabbie customer, but my second best cabbie customer. And I went down to get them, and I just left them down there. I took them out of the bin, and I just left them down there, along with the bubble wrap, the mail bag, everything. I left it all down there.
Good. So it's going well, is what you're saying.
And I'm hot.
We can put the air on.
No, Adam. Okay, it'll be fine.
We need to put it on and make sure it's working properly. We probably should for a couple hours.
I'm sure it's fine. We'll do it this weekend.
Famous last words. No, it's going to be cool this weekend.
We won't do it this weekend then.
I love the procrastinating that everybody does. I refuse to put my heat on until October or December or whatever.
November 1st.
No, that didn't happen this year. You didn't make it halfway through October.
No, you didn't.
You didn't either. You were freezing.
No, I would have been fine. Don't start. Sure. Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Hi, everybody.
Why don't you say hi to people instead of just us
First Impressions Films
all
is also first. Beating out In a Box in a Garage by hours. 5:03 p.m. That's some commitment. I don't even know if you're still here, but thank you. What's up? How's it going? Bill's here.
That's funny.
Fart Sack Jack's here with a face fuchsia poop shape, which I'm sure is a really cute fuchsia poop emoji, but I can't see it.
Wow.
Sal's here. What's up, Sal?
Hello. I don't think
Fourth.
so.
Way to go. Yeah, no, what happened to that?
I don't think so.
Pink poop emoji inserted here. Good. Yeah, that's perfect. 69th. Let's see.
That's
Hi,
funny.
Ping. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello again, Sal. We're all waiting. Slackers. That's right. I had to reset my computer, and I
wonder what was wrong with you.
Yeah, I went to restart it, and it just shut off instead of restarting.
Oh, good.
So I had to power it back
Great.
up. Yeah, didn't work out to my the way I wanted it to. Not so Shorty resells in the house. 3 more days till Shorty comes back to Texas. Ooh, that sounds like a country song. 3 more days till Shorty comes back to Texas. No, there's not enough depressing
How about
stuff.
you continue listing postcards and you don't sing?
There's not enough depressing things in that statement to be a country song. You got to insert like your dog dying, your truck breaking down, or something like that. And a snake stole your boots. Is that the way the country songs go now? Is that?
I don't know.
Did I got it? Did I nail it?
I don't know.
Anyways. Hi, Ann. What's happening?
Hi.
Let's see. Endoza's here. What's happening? William's here. How's it going? I would have been first, but I was busy looking for curtain panels on eBay. What's up with people selling one panel? No.
That lady. People. I want 3.
Well,
okay, well,
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
have 3.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, if we had 3, we would have a quantity of.
I would list them. And of
3.
course, if I had 3, I would list them because I know people need more than one panel.
Yeah. If I had 3, we would have listed 3. This is, and it's sort of an inside joke. Somebody sent us a message early this morning that said, do you have more than one of these? And I'm like,
Was that today or was that yesterday?
It was early this morning, and then I guess they were watching it, and we had sent an offer out, and they replied back with, "I would love to accept your offer, but I need 3 of them." And we're like, "Yeah, we only have 1, as stated in the listing. We have 1."
Yeah, that was for my secret death pile.
Yeah, right. It was. That's right. I like the country song. Thank you. I hear it,
Yeehaw.
Adam, just not in your voice. Thank you. Yeehaw. No, the country song would be Snakes Going to Run When Shorty Comes Back to Texas. Or I lost all our money and now Shorty comes to end me. Yeah, I could see that. I could see all of those things happening. What's up, Mark? Here, take a good look at Mark's cat.
I love Mark's cat. It's so
It is warm in here.
cute. Callie,
very
that's
warm
its name. I remember
Yes, I
from
know.
last time.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It is a little warm, yeah.
Yeah. I get those requests on postcards. Sure, let me get in my time machine and ask Johnny to write his girl in the state loves a love letter and have it postmarked in the middle of WW2. Right. Yeah. Or I'll go back to whenever the Atlantic City Boardwalk didn't have any casinos on it, and I'll buy some postcards in 1943.
I got a love letter today from I didn't get a love letter today.
It's like,
I got yes.
wow,
I
what a
did.
terrible place to tell me.
No, I got it at my mom's house yesterday it was my grandparents, from my grandpa to my grandma when they were dating.
Wow.
And he was writing to her from Atlantic City, and it was like, "Hey, baby cakes," or something like that. I could show it. I have to find it. It's
Wow.
I think it's close.
It's close.
Oh,
He calls her
it's
baby
over here.
cakes.
Hey, wait, hold on. It's literally right here. Hold on. Baby cakes. Hold on, baby cakes. I have 2. One from Atlantic City saying he was going to Annapolis, and then the next one when he was at Annapolis. Also, a food menu, which I'm very excited about, because you know how those food menus sell.
Mm-hmm.
You know they sell good. I'm back.
You're
If anyone
close.
was worried. Here we go. It says, "Dear Angel Baby."
Angel baby.
Dear Angel Baby.
Oh, precious. My
Look
dear.
at the back.
It says, "My dear angel baby."
My dear Angel Baby. Look at the back. It's like love and kisses times 20 million.
Bill. What? P.S. What? Don't what?
I don't know. GHISEL?
On account of I didn't yet.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know. I have no idea. It's but it's basically saying, they're going to Maryland, and then they got to Atlantic City, but they consumed 2 pints of whiskey.
Oh, wait a
beer.
minute. What year is that dated?
1936. It was after Prohibition.
After Prohibition. No.
Yeah.
34, 37? I want to say.
Yeah. I thought it was 29. I could be wrong, though. I really don't know.
Well, now I'm curious.
But he's like, I'm in pretty good shape after I had whiskey.
When did Prohibition end? December 5th, 1933.
Oh, I thought it was 29.
No.
So, yes. I don't know what that means. But it looks like here it's saying don't cheat. But I don't think that's what it says.
I mean, well, good. What's up, Sal? You guys coming up next week? Oh, is that the big yard sale? Is that next week?
Yeah, I have the thing marked in my calendar that you sent me.
Think
Hopefully.
so. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
say-
get some towels.
I'm going to say possibly. Did they put out the video again like they did last year? Because if they did, I'd like to inspect it before we come out. But, well, I mean, if it's not, if there's not anything that we would want there, because we're not going to be buying clothes this time around. And that was 50% of what we bought other than cabbies last time. So, but there's probably collectibles and stuff there too. And there might be postcards. So, yeah, probably though, Mark. I'd say probably. Just found out my grandpa's dad's brother was shot down over Romania with 50 other planes. I guess he was just identified and is coming home.
Oh.
What? Like right now?
Crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. That's nuts. Well, that's pretty cool for your family, though. Mountain State's here. How are you? How are y'all? We're good.
Hello.
We're doing good. Did you ask Siri? She's not always reliable. No, she's definitely not. She doesn't ask. She doesn't really answer your questions very well. That's for sure.
Wait a minute. My grandpa's dad's brother. I don't think he's still going to be alive.
No, this was probably back in the day. This was probably back in the war.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right. But
So
his remains are coming
Okay.
out now.
At first, I was like, "What?"
That's pretty crazy that they
That is
identified him
crazy.
and he's coming home. How'd they identify him? I guess dental records would be the only real way.
Yeah, I mean,
Because there's
that
no
probably
DNA on
would be.
file. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I don't. Yeah.
No, he's dead. That's crazy. How did they identify him? I gotta know. Yeah, that's crazy. So great uncle. Yeah. That's awesome.
Great uncle.
That's really cool. It's cool that he's coming home. Well, I like that. So
Yes.
yeah, that's pretty cool. What's going on with us? Well, we didn't see you Sunday because we took a little
It was Easter.
holiday break, which
Yeah.
was nice.
Oh no, I might sneeze. I might sneeze.
No, you talked about it. It's over now.
Okay.
It's over now. My dad's DNA. They found all the remains and tested them all. Okay, makes sense. Really cool. Was this? I gotta ask. Was this our government, or was this a private foundation? Because this doesn't sound like our government could do something like that. They don't do anything easily. I'm curious. That's crazy. Wow. Google Harold Kretzler. My old lady Googled it, and the whole story came up. I'm kind of flabbergasted by it. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Really cool. So, what has happened? Well, nothing much. No. We've last 2 weeks have been decent for us. This week's been better than last, but
it was like really bad at the beginning of last week.
so we made. I made
There
a
was like a turnaround. You did what?
Well, I changed something.
What did
That
you
may
change?
be. I was thinking about that before the show.
What did you do?
Is that our sales have been high and consistent the last 2 days. Like we've been selling higher tier postcards, and we've also been selling.
So what did you change?
I changed. We're back to free shipping. We're now top rated plus again.
We're not back to free shipping.
Or free returns. Sorry, free returns. Well, we had
we're not
we
doing free shipping.
had buyer pays returns because we were tired of the it doesn't fit, so I'm sending it back to you. But we don't sell a lot of clothes anymore. So, and the majority of the stuff that we sell doesn't have a high return rate. No one's going to be like, yeah, this is the exact postcard I wanted, but I'm sending it back to you. So, and if they did something like that, we'd just tell them to keep it, refund them the difference because it would be cheaper. So I turned it back on because what I was noticing whenever I was doing research on postcards and things like that was that the top rated plus people were much higher in the search than I was. Because every now and again I'll come across one of my own cards, or there'll be a duplicate or something out there, or maybe one that was posted and this one's not posted and I'm listing it. But I've noticed that all the top rated plus sellers are way above me, especially if they're promoting their listings. They're way above me.
They're probably promoting them.
Well, no, I've done it both. I've looked both ways where that, so I did a search and no sponsored listings came up or promoted listings came up, but the top rated plus guys were always the first 3. And then it goes, if there's promoted ones, then the top rated plus guys are on the top and the rest of the people are on the bottom. So I just was like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to move us up in the ranks. So why not give it a shot? That, and we don't believe, knock on wood, that we're going to get a lot of returns. So
We probably will.
yeah. So, but I feel like I don't feel like we sell enough stuff that would commonly get returned. That, and if we sell like a flat sheet, that's new in the package, and they open it and they send it back to us, we're not giving them all their money back anyways because they opened it.
No, we're not.
So, and no one's going to return a cabbie to you. I mean, it has happened, but Sarah gets very
they have
offended when it
only once.
once it's happened once. Literally once.
Yep.
We
And
did have the lady
when they
that
were returning it, the lady, I had somebody else that was like, after it's sold, she's like, I want this. And I'm like, well, good news, they're returning it. And she's like, I want it.
Yeah,
And she
we did
bought
have
it,
the one lady that tried to scam us in
Oh, yes.
Australia, but that didn't work out for her.
And was she in
The
Australia?
the old my camera's not very good on my tablet excuse.
Yeah. Oh, I can't take a picture with my tablet. The resolution isn't good enough because there's black stains all over it and all the fuzz, all the stuffing's coming out. Yeah, sure it is.
Sarah was very mad that day.
When would I ever
raging.
sell Cabbage Patch in that condition?
Yeah,
I just noticed I have a naked one like behind me. Oop, behind
you
me.
have several actually. When you moved,
No, that
was,
one's naked. Oh yeah,
there was two right there too.
I'm inundated, guys. I got like 70 on Monday.
Yeah, that's accurate. She did.
They're literally everywhere. Look. They're literally everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
They're just everywhere.
Yeah. So that's what we did, and it seemed to have made a difference. I mean, maybe it's a facade, and maybe it's, I'm going to get my foil hat on again, but I figured I'd give us an opportunity, and yeah, that's what we did. So, Rush is off to go change to free returns. Yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of clothes in your store, I'm going to tell you guys this right now, and I'm in a preachy mood after I made that video today. So, if you have a lot of clothing on your store, it's not gonna bite you, because I don't think we got that many things back.
Even when we had free returns, we literally got a month, maybe one return a month.
Yeah, and we don't sell anything that's a higher dollar enough to worry about having something that's $500 coming back to us. So
Right.
I feel like it's not going to bite us. I could be totally wrong on this, and next month I'll be like, going back to buyer pays. But for the time being, I figured to give it a shot and give us a little edge on everybody else. So it's a good idea. We'll give it a shot. Adam's wheels are always turning. That is accurate. And Sarah does the same thing, because she'll be sitting in here shipping, and she'll be like, I got a scheme.
I have a scheme.
Yeah, scheming. And then
I'm still scheming about putting my Cabbage Patch on Etsy, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I hardly ever get returns. I can't wait to get Top Rated this next review. Nice. I like it. I've been tempted by Top Rated Plus, but I sell a lot of large items that can easily be returned for buyer's remorse. It would cost me dearly. Can you do free returns on some listings, but not everything? Yes, you can. It's a certain percentage. You'd have to look up what the Top Rated Seller Plus, but I think it's like 96% or something of your listings have to offer it, because there are things we have a few that are no returns. We don't accept returns on it, period. And most of those are electronics, Pokemon cards, things that can be easily frauded and sent back to you. Those are the things that just zero returns. So we there's a few. In fact, actually, there's about 100 out of the six. What do we have? 65. Do we have 7,000 yet?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So out of the 7,000 some odd listings we have on our store right now, I think 187 of them didn't move over, because anytime you change your business policy or you change your returns or something, anything that has a watcher on it, it won't let you edit it. So it just punches it into another little returns thing. But so I'm telling you all this to tell you another story, which is really stupid, but it's funny. Yes, you don't have to do free
Story
returns on
time.
Yeah.
Adam.
I take back my comment. Someone just bought 2 boxes of postcards. I have 2 more lots left. There you go.
Cool.
Who's it? Kristen.
Hey.
She said, "Hey, girl, hey,"
Hey.
but she didn't say hi to me. Thanks, Kristen.
He'll get over it.
Let's see here. High dollar or low dollar really shouldn't matter for the free returns, as it is the shipping cost that is the issue, right? Yeah. Well, but you don't want high dollar stuff coming back, because what will happen is that somebody will buy it, like, let's say this week for $500, and then they'll return it next week for $500. So your next week's payout is going to be shit, because your $500 is getting deducted from your account. So that's the problem with having large returns. And we've had them. I mean, we've had people send back $200 items or $300 items, and it was a grind that week because we knew we were in trouble. So that's one of the big reasons we didn't have very many of them on there. But I think our highest price item on our store is $100 or something.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know. Actually, you know what? We might have sold it because that license plate that we sold was the 100. I think it was. So we don't have a lot of high price stuff. So worst case scenario, we're refunding $25, $30. And
I honestly don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I always say, so I was thinking, my hubby goes, oh no. Sarah does that too. I rarely get returns, but I still don't want to do free returns to get top rated plus. Yeah. I understand it. Adam's about to give us a straight dope. I couldn't think of anything else to say. I try not to swear in my videos. So I couldn't think of anything. And that I was on a little bit of a soapbox during that video. So
for the love. I didn't even watch it. I heard him recording it though. Because I had to be quiet for like 7 hours.
Yeah. I do free returns. I've had only 3 in 18 months, but I don't do clothing. Yeah, the clothing was where we got really irritated. Yeah, there's not a lot. Yeah. That's where it got really irritating for us because we started to get a lot of returns that were just like, doesn't fit, don't like it, didn't want it, or whatever. And we're like, really? Like, you're going to send this back? And we even fought a few of them that took the tags off or something to that effect. And, they ended up letting us keep our money, but they ended up refunding them. So it was just I don't know. With clothing, it can become a pain, or anything that has a high rate of return, or anything that, is frauded commonly, like Pokemon cards or Magic the Gathering, or something that's relatively rare that people are going to, maybe they bought a fake one and they're going to send you the fake one back. Those are things that worry me about it. But we don't have enough of that on our store. No one's faking a postcard from 1942 to send it back to me. So, and if they do, I'm not going to notice anyways, and I'm just going to resell it. So it's not that big of a deal. So. When I said I was thinking I get told to stop right now, we don't have the bail money. It's good. Just poking fun. I know. It's okay, Sarah. My wife never watches my videos. No, Sarah doesn't watch anything. She'll only watch it if she's in it.
I won't even watch it then because I don't want to see myself.
No washing dishes, Sarah. Yeah, please don't get up and wash dishes again.
You know what? Right before the live, And you went into the room and you're like, oh no, it's like 9 or whatever. I was looking right above the microwave and I'm like, oh my God, it's so greasy. So I sprayed it real quick and I wiped it and it still needs another wiping. I cannot stand it.
Are you going to get up in the middle of the live and go wipe it?
I'm looking at it. It's bothersome.
Go ahead.
No, Adam, I'm not going to get up in the live and wipe down the kitchen cabinets. That's
Mr. Squirrel never watches Kristen's either. So there you go. What's up? Back again after being here super early.
It's not time.
Yeah, welcome back. So that is the major change this week. Other than that, nothing really changed. We have seen a little boost though. So, I don't know. Maybe it has an effect. I could see how it would, because anybody that's just, buying something fast, or they're just taking one of the first 3 that's on the list.
They're buying something fast.
Well, no, I mean, people do that. Like, I do that on Amazon. I'm like, oh, it's an $8 item. Oh, there's one. That's the one I want. Buy, and done. So, I mean, people do that. I don't see why it would. It's certainly not going to. They do that. Do.
They do that.
So, quit saying wipe.
I need to wipe it.
What are we wiping?
The cabinet. It's dirty. When
Sarah's
the sun
going to go
comes in the daylight, the sun, you can see all of the drips, all of the grease. I make it sound like it's that disgusting. It really isn't that bad. But
you
to
can
me,
turn your camera and show everybody if you want.
They're not going to be able to see grease on the kitchen. I mean, they're not going to be able to see it.
No.
You can't see it.
No,
okay?
You really can't. No.
Look at my refrigerator. Our refrigerator is so many things on it.
Our refrigerator's full stuff. You said doo-doo. That's right. Careful, this is how we go off the rails. I've been here before you. It's any minute now. It's going to happen. Someone's going to make an obscene comment, and I'm going to have to continue talking about it. Check these things out. Micro Pro. They're the dishes that they used to sell that are like microwave.
They're like little ramekins.
Cook your steak in here with put
chicken. They're not a bolo. We've had them for
No.
like 2 years.
No, don't buy them.
We've had them so long they're dusty. I need to wipe them out before we ship them.
Don't buy them. But Micro Pro. Where did we get these? These look like something we got in an estate sale.
I think that
did
I
you
got
put that there's a
them-
chip in it?
Is there?
Yeah.
Great, here comes the free returns. I probably just chipped it when I pulled it out of the bin. Because I don't know, Adam. Now I'm all stressed. Let me look at the pictures and see. Oh my god. I'm fired. You better hire somebody else.
Lots of
To be
smileys.
your wife.
Thank you. That gun wouldn't help me. I'm too short and wouldn't be able to reach it for the bad guys. Yeah, that gun would not be a good choice. It's very old, and I don't know if it would hold
I don't
together.
even know if it works. It was my dad's, and he wouldn't have put over my parents' fireplace, and my mom didn't want to let him ever put it up there. So when he passed away, I took it and I put it in my kitchen.
Yeah, because we don't have a fireplace. We have a fake fireplace, and it's
Yes.
not even like a fake one that like is gas. Ours is like electric and built into our TV stand.
Yep, I
and-
did. Oh my god, I did. Point out the chip. I mean, pointing to it with my fingernail.
Oh yay! We're not gonna get a return.
Good for me. Wow, I was doing my due diligence back in 2006 whenever I listed that.
Yeah,
That's how long
You
it
do
feels
good.
like we've had it.
yeah. It's probably. Quick, get the baking soda and super glue. The anti-bolo. Yes, this is the anti-bolo for sure. What's up, Junk Monkey? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, you're hired. Yeah, right. Shorty's here. What's happening? You'll still get the return because they don't look at all the pictures. It's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Thanks for the postcard, Adam. It was the postcard video, Adam. It was super helpful and gave me a jumping off point for the show box full I have. There you go. Awesome. I'm glad it helped. It's one of the more popular videos I've done. It's number 2 behind the photo one at the moment. So yeah, it's that was a hard video to make because I know a lot of people that are much better at that than I am. So, but I also know that a lot of people maybe get confused in the postcard only, videos. So maybe, getting just the basics out of the way was going to be helpful.
The best and most popular video I ever did was the top 10 Cabbage Patch to look for with Commonwealth Picker. Go check it out. And after you're done, if you need some supplies, go to supplyhut.com and use code Pittsburgh Picker for 5% off.
Which you guys have been doing great. Thank you very much. We're
Moving
very
on.
happy. Yeah. Shorty has arrived. Limited engagement from Virginia. What's happening? Let's see here. You all ever have something forever happen to look and pick it up while sorting and then it sells that day?
Yes. Yes, it happens all the time. Always. I was like looking in a bin. Now, granted, they canceled the sale. What are you doing?
I'm getting over a cold, so I'm going to do this periodically throughout.
He doesn't have a cold. He has allergies.
I have to clear my nose,
or
else
he
I'm gonna...
has what's called a man cold. Well, if you're going to clear your nose, you better turn off your microphone.
I was going to, but you asked. I figured it was a good time because you were on your soapbox, so I figured I'd let you.
I'm not on my soapbox. Stop. That's the dumbest. That's the dumbest.
All right, go ahead. Talk about what you were talking about.
Anyway, yes. If I've had something for like 2 years, I can see him back there coughing. If you've had something and he's not sick, he has a man cold. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, we've had this for 2 years, and then I touch it, and then it sells. So it's like crazy. It's really crazy.
I'm
yes,
okay.
So
I'm back.
that's true.
Got a 1-star review on Posh. They didn't look at the measurements. Now my Posh sales are better than ever. Yeah, I don't
think people can see the rating, right?
You can't see the rating, Junk Monkey. As
Yeah.
a buyer, you can't. As you can see it, and Posh can see it, but nobody else can see it. So I like them both. Thank you. Wow. They were good. I enjoyed making both of those. Y'all don't want to know what the most popular video I did was. Yes, we do. Mountain State. Let's see. Hey man, colds are no joke. No, it wasn't a bad one. I woke up.
It wasn't even a cold.
It may have not been. It may have just been allergies.
Allergies.
But either way, I'm still a little congested. So, and when you talk for long periods of time, the congestion starts breaking up a little. And then, I don't want to be on live and then have a snot rocket fly out of my nose. So I'm going to just, step away for a second. I figured you'd be okay with this, but apparently not.
I have a woman cold.
Prenup. That's right. It's uncanny. Like some of the Mandela effect. It happened to me more than a few times. Yeah.
Yes, it's wild. Like literally.
Kirsten's had
And it's
it
like, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just like flipping through like to pull a shirt that did sell. And then I'm like, I wonder why this hasn't sold yet. Literally like 2 hours later, it sells.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Hi, Susan. What's happening? He's blue and dying and she's like, you're fine. Get up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. She didn't do it when I had COVID because she didn't want to she was trying not to get COVID, which she ended up getting.
And then I got it.
Then she got it, but yeah.
And then he was so happy when I got it because he's like, yay, we can be in the same room together.
Well, it was murder, because this house isn't big. So, it was awful. I had to, coop myself up in our bedroom, and it was like I had...
Yeah, and then I got it, and he was getting better, and I had it. And then I'm in the bedroom, and he's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, just leave me alone. I'm dying.
I was trying to be nice. I mean, you helped me. So.
That was the sickest I ever was, because I never had a fever my whole life until then.
Wrong.
I just had Korean barbecue, and it was delicious. I've never had it. There isn't one around here that I know of. Maybe there is now, but there isn't one around here. You know what we do have to go back to, though, is the Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, the Texas Day Brazil.
Yeah, we should go back there. We haven't been there in a while.
I know. Well, take me there.
We might have to this weekend, maybe.
Take me there tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No, because we got to go to Indiana tomorrow.
I think we'll be back in time for dinner.
Maybe. It's 3 o'clock. The pickup's at 3. So we're going to have to fight rush hour on the way back.
Fine. Don't take
We'll
me
see what we can
like
do.
there.
See what we can do.
You can't bring up these things. They have such a good salad bar, too. I love their salad bar. It's like there's cheeses and olives and all that good stuff.
You're gonna Cameron's gonna be bothered because he's gonna have to go get dinner now because he's gonna be starving because we're talking about food again. My wife is the same way, Adam. When she's dying, she expects me to coddle her. Freaking double standard.
No, I just want him to get away from me.
No, she's full of it because
that's not true.
I'll hear hello coming from the bedroom, and then hello. Will you get me some water?
No. Sometimes.
Bullshit.
Barely ever. But yet the other day when I was shaving my legs in the bathroom and I cut my
I don't think anybody wants to hear this.
up in the shower and I was bleeding out basically. I was like, help, help, help. Adam was not coming. I'm screaming help. Blood is gushing down my leg in the shower. It looks like a scene out of Psycho because there's so much blood in the bathtub.
All right.
Nobody
wants to hear this.
I'm like, help! Adam shows up, and I'm like, I need paper towels because I didn't want to use toilet paper because it was just gushing everywhere. Okay,
stop, please. You're making me queasy. But there's a place in Texas that's better. I like Costco Korean barbecue jerky. I have a weird condition. If I notice something on the bottom shelf, bend over to look at it, and turn my head to the left, it's like turning on a water faucet. I keep forgetting about it. Very little hair on Brazilian steak. Good one. It's like a surprise every time. There you go. Texas Day Brazil is headquartered here in Dallas. That makes sense.
It's good.
Yeah. The best thing that goes with steak? More steak. It's true. That's very true. Yeah. YouTube is being dumb. I love me bulgogi.
Bulgogi.
Bulgogi. What's that?
It's some Korean dish with beef.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Bleeding out. Good Lord, Sarah. Wild dramatic much. When I had COVID, it took my husband and kids 1.5 hours to come up with 3 dinners for themselves.
Adam can actually no, Adam can't feed himself.
No, I can. I'm capable.
Just do it then.
No, but what happens is that we meal, like when we buy meal stuff, we buy for both of us. And if I take one of those things out of there and cook it for myself, then that means we have like an odd number. So meaning we have 4 chicken breasts. We're probably each going to eat 2. And I take one out. Now one of us is getting 1. Or one of us are getting 1.5.
I can deal with 1. Well, I could deal with 1.5, Adam. I think I'll be fine.
I'm just saying.
We had yesterday or the other day, we had a bunch of chicken left over, so just calm down.
That's right. You do. That's true. Shit, I passed out when she was talking about blood. What I miss? Nothing. She's fine.
I mean, seriously. I was like,
true.
how?
Okay.
I swear. And he was probably behind his little postcard desk. That's why it took him forever to get to me.
No, I wasn't feeling well. I told you before you got in the shower that I wasn't feeling well and I was going to take a nap.
Yeah.
And so that's what I did. And you're yelling for me and I'm asleep.
Oh, yeah, that's after you ate the Indian food. Yes, it was, because it was Friday and we were going to hang out and drink wine and play video games. And you're like, we're going to have to postpone this because I don't feel very well because I ate spicy Indian food. Remember after you begged me to go to the Indian store on Friday?
That's right. I did. And we're not talking about Native American. We're talking about Indian food. And it was all awesome. And it tasted great. And we got a whole bunch of food from it because we're on this like ethnic food kick that we do. And
I'm going to eat some of that naan after the live.
Yeah. I might actually make those like filled ones.
It's good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they had this thing. It was like a wrap. It was like a paneer marsala frozen wrap, and I ate that and it was really good. It was also really spicy, and it also did not like me the next morning.
Oh yeah, I had the sandwich.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing was so spicy. I took a little bit of it and I'm like, ugh.
So good. I kind of want to go back there and get more.
It's hilarious. I like how she condensed the postcard desk. Condescended the post. She doesn't like my little.
He acts like he's trapped behind it. He acts like it's like a.
Have you guys seen the improvement since then? Have I showed you guys the improvement that I made? No, I don't think I did. I'll have to take another picture of it. I took a picture last time of it, and everybody laughed at. Mark called it my walker. I thought it was so funny. I was talking to Mark on the phone, and he's like, yeah, you got your little walker desk there, and I'm like, what? He's like, it looks like a walker for old people.
It does. And you know what? Here's the funny thing is, he sits on the couch. He has his little scanner, his little thing. He's listening to his postcards. That little walker desk is literally his excuse to just not move. He's like, I got my workstation.
I'm gonna go take a picture of it.
I got my workstation set up. I can't move. Meanwhile, you can push it just like a walker. It weighs like nothing. He's coming in. He's gonna come in and take the picture of it. But yeah, he acts like it's a brick wall that he can't push down. Made naan sound so naughty. It's so good. Oh my! Are you taking the picture or what?
It took the picture.
Where'd he go? Oh, damn. I didn't even see you walk out of the room.
Yeah, I took it.
Prenup.
Hold on.
Box is laughing.
So I put that little pole on it there that holds my laptop above, like, so my hand can go underneath it and operate the mouse and stuff, and there's some postcards in the scanner. And I just wheel that over to the couch over there, and I sit on the couch and I list postcards. So there is no other place in this house.
He acts like he can't move when he lists postcards.
No, because I'll ruin my flow. So
exactly why when you ask me to do something and I'm doing something, I'm like, you'll ruin my flow.
Sarah's taken over. It's the Daily Cabbage Show. Yeah. She's more popular than me anyways. But yeah, that's
how many
that's my
followers am I up to? Speaking of popularity,
you haven't like checked it like 6
times. No, I'm struggling. 4678.
Oh, you fancy. That's right. Your desk is so precious, Adam. It's awesome. The computer that Sarah's using goes on that little tray right there, and it holds the laptop.
I think.
Yeah, you did. And it holds it up, well, like above my hand, so like I'm working. The mouse is underneath the laptop, and I have the rest of the desk to work with. It's great. I love it. And I scan everything right there. It's perfect. It's great for me.
It's great for me.
I mean, it's obviously been working because I list about 100 postcards. About 50 postcards a day.
More than that sometimes.
Sometimes, like today, I didn't average all that much, so I'm gonna.
You didn't do any today.
I did a couple. And then I wasn't in the mood.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to make money.
I got irritated at Lexus, and then
I don't want to talk about it.
No, we're not going to talk about it. But
I don't want to talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it.
I'm done with them.
I thought you weren't talking about it.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, you're just hanging that out there for everybody to ask why.
Well, if people care, they can ask me. They can DM me on Instagram, and if I feel like telling you, I will.
Okay.
And if I don't, I won't.
Alrighty. But yeah, that's my little desk. It works. I mean, I like it. You gotta work. You gotta be comfortable, right? I mean, if I'm gonna put in,
I want to be uncomfortable.
See, I don't understand that logic. Why would you do? You'd do more if you wanted to sit there longer.
Not true.
Work smarter.
If I was like in a comfortable position, like when I'm on the couch and I sometimes do list photos from the couch, but I start falling asleep and I have to leave them on the nightstand or on the end table because I get too comfortable and I just don't want to do it anymore. I do like 10 and I'm like, I can't.
Well, you don't put your feet up. But like with me,
yes, I do. I'm in the recliner.
No, I'm saying if you had a desk in front of you, you wouldn't put your feet up and recline.
I don't want a desk at the couch, Adam. I'm not you. I never will be.
Okay.
I live my life at the dining room table. This is where I am.
Kristen wants you to DM her. No one talks about it. That's right. You guys shoot for a number of listings each day. How do you keep on track? Not really. I mean, well, we do. We want to do at least 20.
Yeah.
Like that's
how
our
I
minimum.
keep on track is that I need to pay my bills. So if I don't list things, I don't make any money.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy way.
So,
but I try to list between 50 and 75 postcards a day. So that's pretty common as far as what I do. But we try to do between the two of us, it would be 70, right? 50 from me and 20 from you.
Yeah, if I'm doing Cabbage Patch Kids, though, I don't do as many because, I have to like dress them and all that.
Yeah. I have an Epson document scanner, but it seems to make overexposed RPPCs look better than they are. Yeah, you can kind of edit that in eBay, but I've never really come into a problem. I don't know. I mean, my scanner actually makes the colors pop a little bit more on the cards, and no one said anything. So I think you'll be all right. That, and you got to also realize it's probably your monitor is probably what's doing it, not the scanner. Your monitor is probably making it look better, because that's what's happening with mine. Is that the monitor makes it look a lot better, and then when I'm on this one in here, it looks totally different. So. Let's Do Lunch is popping in to support our girl Sarah. Wow, they don't like me at all, do they?
Well, you're a guy. So.
Kristen still hasn't said hi to me, and now Let's Do Lunch is here, and they don't like me either. Maybe I'm banned. Maybe I'm on the blacklist for the Let's Do Lunch podcast. God forbid you find a process that works for you. You can always guarantee Sarah will hate it.
Well, today I was sitting at the desk in there listing photos, and Adam's like, "Do you want me to do this, set this up on the computer for you?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." And he's like, "Do you want me to do this for you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want that." And he's like, "Do you want me to show you how to do this?" And I'm like, "No." I was just literally sitting in there minding my own business, and he was just like trying to
totally amazing, excellent discovery.
Seriously. And he was just like bothering me. I'm like, I'm doing my job here. Just leave me alone.
No, I was trying to help you because I firmly believe, and bear in mind, I've had enough experience to know you and how you work. And that once you get over the initial trepidation about doing something and you do it, and then you go, this is a little easier. And then you start doing it, and you don't ever say to me, "Hey, Adam, you were right. This is a little easier." You just start doing it, and then I come up to you later and go, "Oh, so you like doing it this way?" And you're like, "Shut up." That's pretty much how it
I
goes.
don't think it's ever happened.
It's true. Our PPCs lower the DPI to 400. It's better than 600. There you go. From a postcard seller right there that knows way more than I do. In fact, I ask him for help a lot. That's a good point. Adam gets left out. That's right. Adam would have better luck on The View. No. That would be a very bad show for me to be on. Sending some support for Adam. See, thank you. And Adam, thanks. Thanks, guys.
Seriously.
I feel the love now. All the way from Colorado. Appreciate it. There's a hilariously dumb but funny voice clip of Trump saying, "We will ban men," and you should add that to your soundboard. Okay. I need to find it. The problem is that I have one little website that I trust enough to download these little clips off of, and the other ones are just super sketchy. So if I can't find it on that site, I pretty much just give up. The only one I went to the mattresses for, I guess we'll say, is this one.
I like them French fried potatoes.
That one I was very, very concerned when I downloaded it, but I knew I needed to. So love for Adam, thank you. Stop now, sir. Yes, I know. That was, what's up, Bartermania? Careful few thought he was going to bury himself first. No, I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I have a PC tower next to my crotch, so I'm guilty of no separation between work and downtime.
I didn't know they still made PC towers.
Yeah, sure. You can make your own. I only know a smidge. That's not true. Why do I feel like I'm listening to my own marriage conversation? That's exactly how my wife is too. She tries to get me to do stuff, then I teach her how, and she gives herself all the credit. It's true.
No.
We love you, Adam. Sling Blade. Yep. I love Sling Blade. Next to the crotch. Couch, not crotch. Okay.
That's what I thought too.
Did I say?
Like,
did you say?
crotch.
Oh, you said couch. I said crotch. That's me being stupid. Sorry, my bad. Oh, you dummy! Learn how to read.
I always keep my computer tower right next to my crotch.
So stupid. Why do I do that? I always add letters.
Yeah, he always does.
I do. I have a new PC gaming tower over there. Points across the room. It's over there. I thought about buying one when I was trying to find something to edit with. I was looking at the Mac Pro, and then I priced one out and went, "Holy shit!" No.
We can finance it.
I think they're like $7,000 for like the base model.
Well then.
And you'd have to buy a monitor because you're only getting the tower, and you have to buy a 4K monitor. And those things are powerful machines, but $7,000 versus $2,500 for what I spent on this laptop, which works fine. It just, whenever you're rendering a video, it needs to be left alone because it doesn't like it. But it's fine. It is what it is. I was right once. I put it in our Google Calendar as a holiday. It will never happen again.
There's this guy on Facebook, and he does this like things I have to apologize to my wife for.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Like, this guy is hilarious. He's like, today I had to apologize to my wife. He's like, because all of our Christmas wreaths blew off the house in a windstorm. He's like, I guess I should have been out there during the windstorm, hanging out the windows, holding onto the wreaths so they didn't blow off the house. Like, and I was like, oh God, this sounds like me. Like, when the raccoons get in the trash, like, I always blame Adam. I'm always like, the raccoons got the trash again.
Yep. Always. And here's the funny thing. She doesn't even remember this, but last week when the raccoons got into the trash,
you did clean
I cleaned it up.
For once.
But
and then another thing he always does, he's like, I have to apologize to my wife. He's like, because she cleaned the kitchen today at like 10 a.m. He's like, and then I cooked something in the kitchen. So
that's so true.
And then he's like, and then I had to apologize because I didn't park close enough to the store. I didn't know another parking spot was going to open up after we parked. So
yep.
You would crack up, man. I was like,
oh, all of these are probably
laughing out loud.
Accurate.
So,
but there is that one. I know you well enough to know that whenever I suggest something, and you don't like the idea. That's why like the whole cruise ship conversation keeps coming up between us. Because I am formally convinced that if I got you to actually go,
you beat me down, Adam. You beat me down.
No, I just know.
Submit.
I just know. I just know. I just know. Just know. Women don't like it when men splain to us. Works better when a man makes it seem like it was our idea. That's what I was going for, Susan, because she was in here and I thought she was listing on the computer. And so I walked in because she said I'm listing postcards or I'm listing photos, and she's sitting there using the computer, and I'm like, oh shit, she's using the computer to list. No. Let me sneak in here and see. And then I found out she wasn't, and I'm like, oh, well, let me show you real quick how to do this. She's like, I can't get them from my phone to the computer. I'm like, yes, you can. It's real easy. I'll show you. No, I don't want to do that. And I'm like, okay. And I just walked away.
I know. I was like, I don't want to do this. It's an extra step. I was in my flow. I was flowing. So I didn't want to be unflowing.
Your flow would be cut in half as far as time goes if you just tried.
I don't want my flow to be cut in half. I want my flow to be full force.
I want to take as long as I can, simply because I refuse
No, it's not going to take as long as
way.
I can. It was quick for me. Just get out of here.
It will be my eBay computer soon, as this one I'm working on is a freaking dinosaur. It was Saturday, December 10th, 2022. Well, remind me to get you a card. What's up, Kirsten? How's it going? Our auction in East Palestine was a good one last Saturday. We looked at it. Yeah, we looked at it. Didn't see anything for us. But are they officially done, Mark? Is that what's happening? Are they're done? Like they're going to be selling the property and moving?
Done. They're done.
Your brother does the same to me. He convinces me it's something I like.
I know, even though you don't like it, they try to make you. It's not just me.
I'm not trying to make you. I'm not. I found the light of listing on a computer. And I found how to make it fast and how to make it efficient so that I can list things quickly. You, because I've done photos too, could list them just as fast as I do.
I'm fine.
Okay, fine. Then take your time.
I just don't want to. I wasn't doing what I'm doing.
Don't say you don't want to sit here, because that's not. You know, and I know that that's not a good excuse, because it's a laptop and you can move it wherever you want to move it to. I
didn't say I didn't want to sit there. I was sitting in there today, not complaining at all. When you came over and told me I should do it a different way.
I wasn't saying you were complaining.
I was minding my own business. I was waiting for the reason I was sitting in there is because I was waiting for shit to import into Vendu, and it takes forever. So I was sitting there listing while I was waiting for all the postcards to import, so I could sort through them and get all the stuff that I was going to cross list.
Yeah. Sarah, your husband is happy. Let him be. That's right.
I wasn't saying anything to him. I was minding my own business.
It's so funny when you say that to me.
What?
I find it so funny that you say, I was just minding my own business, and then you bothered me. And meanwhile, like, you'll come into the living room, and I'll literally just be sitting there. And the television isn't on. I don't have my phone in my hand. I'm literally just sitting in the room with like, just spacing out. And you're like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean? And you're like, you're just sitting in here, not doing anything. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here. You're like, but you're just not doing anything. And I'm like, I'm going to get up and list some postcards in a minute. I was just sitting here. Like, guys do that. Sometimes we just want to sit.
I'm sorry.
I mean, there's plenty of guys in this chat that know that sometimes we just sit in a room. Like, we just sit there. Like, there's no explanation needed. I'm sitting in a room.
Just sits in a room with nothing.
Why'd you turn your camera off? This is going to be hilarious.
I'm crying. Oh, I can't handle it.
He told me he's going to have auctions until it sells. I heard a rumor that it's a divorce forcing the sale.
Oh, I bet it is.
I could see that, sure. So, you're getting laughed at. Yep, it's why I go hunting sometimes. I just want to sit in a tree.
Seriously.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my.
I got a ton of photos and vintage unused greeting cards. There was a very small crowd.
I love it when no one shows up.
Oh, sounds insane, Adam. I can't sit ever.
I know.
Really?
That's what I mean,
Oh
Cameron.
God, I love it.
Like,
Cameron, wait a minute. No. Like, okay, so you get up in the morning, right? Do you immediately just go fire off and start doing things, or do you get up, you sit down, you have your coffee, you kind of
That's what Adam
space
does.
there for a minute?
he loves to space. He loves to look at reels for like an hour and drink coffee.
Yeah, I mean, I just sit there, kind of amp myself up, and then I get to work.
No, I get
Like,
up.
I don't.
I am amped. I am just boom as soon as I get up.
No, I'm not jumping.
We
I
know.
immediately sit on the toilet.
We know. That's what you do.
That also happens, Cameron. So true, Adam. Men sitting is a thing. Oh yeah. No one bothers me in a tree, especially when I have an air rifle. Is it an air rifle or an?
It's just a
air
rifle. I don't think he's
Air
shooting
rifle.
deer with an air rifle.
He might be. He's not going out there to hunt. He's just going out there to sit in a tree. Here we go, Kirsten. Honey, are you okay? Paul, yeah, why? Just making sure. It's called being in deep thought. It sounds good. See, there you go. Yeah. I'm not going through my morning routine. Oh, is it that good? 30-06. There you go. That's not an air rifle.
Not an air rifle.
Yeah, no, I mean, but that's great. Like, guys can do that, and I guess most women can. I don't know. I mean, you can't just sit in a room and space out for a few minutes.
Why would I want to?
I don't know, because you're just sitting there, like you're comfortable. You're like, I'm gonna just sit and stare at the wall for a second,
No.
or watch the cat or something like that. I mean, it's great.
No.
Okay. I'm between the two of you. I get up and make my coffee, then I'm a little groggy, but I scroll through email, social media, etc. Slow to get going, but definitely don't just sit there and stare at space. I do. She comes in all the time, and like, so this is that's our living room right there where this light is, right, and where my walker desk is. So this little hallway right here, Sarah will come walking around the corner, and I'll just be sitting there. And she's like,
right?
What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm sitting here. And she's like, why? And I'm like, would you like me to sit somewhere else? Like,
When
what?
we would be cutting grass, oh my God. Adam in the morning, it was like dragging a bear out of hibernation.
Yeah, I'm not a morning person.
He would sit there for like an hour. I'm like, can't we just go now and start cutting grass? Like right now?
Yeah.
No, I have to sit here. Then he's like, can you get my shoes? Blah, 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 blah.
We multitask. Wasted my life to just sit
absolutely.
and not be productive. I can see that.
Absolutely.
I'm in a room full of ladies, and I'm going to refrain from commenting. Oh, come on. When I sit, I actually relax, and it takes a conscious effort. I pet the cat on my chest/belly.
Yes. Same, Cameron. Like, even if I go sit on the couch, I'm like looking through auctions to see what I can buy. Like,
well, that is true. I mean, we do, but whenever I'm not doing anything, like, I don't do anything. I don't.
no.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's fun. I like it. Guys are simple creatures. It's not hard to figure us out. Although everybody's like, it's so complicated. I'm like, it's not. There's that meme going around, and I think we've talked about this before, where it's like a folding chair and a TV on like a box.
Yeah.
And like a microwave oven or something. And then they're like, guys, you're seriously okay with living like this? And most guys are like, yeah, that's fine. As long as there's somewhere to sit, there's a TV, some food, I'm good. So either way, it's funny. Yeah, so that was just got off on a tangent again.
I like to sit and do nothing.
Like right now, I'm out here to go sit on the Like right now, I'm out here to go sit on the couch, list postcards for my laptop, and I will not stop listening until I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I do that too. I typically.
Although I have been like watching TV, but then I'll start to fall asleep when I watch TV. So I
Sarah falls asleep like within an hour of watching television.
Yeah,
and it sucks too, because normally we're like into a good bar rescue episode or something. And
bug.
Yeah, it's because our screens have little. Are you okay? You gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's because our little screens have little holes in them from our
Because
cats.
of our cats. Guys, we have so many cats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the TV is on, but whatever my wife is watching and I'm not paying much attention. Yeah. I put on something that I always have the TV on when I'm working because I like background noise, but it's never anything I haven't seen. Most of the time it's The Office, Breaking Bad, or Seinfeld.
God, I'm so tired of The Office in the background.
I love The Office.
I don't like it anymore. That's how much
Oh my God. I saw a snap today.
I can't.
Or not a snap, a reel today.
It's so cringe.
And there was a guy sitting, they were in first class. He was sitting in first class eating his meal, and they had a screen built into the chair in front of him, and he was watching The Office. And he didn't know it, but he was sitting right next to Rainn Wilson. And Rainn Wilson was wearing a mask. So he's sitting there and he's filming it. And he's like, the guy has no idea that I'm sitting right next to him.
That's funny.
And I'm like, I would shit myself if that happened to me.
Dwight is the only reason I watch The Office.
Dwight, I would say Dwight, it goes Dwight, Stanley, Michael.
For me, it goes Dwight.
You don't like Stanley? I love Stanley.
Yeah, he's funny.
Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it.
Yeah, he is funny. I guess Stanley would be my second, but I also like Angela.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate her. I do like Phyllis, though. She's funny.
Yeah.
And Kevin. I like them all. What am I kidding?
I just don't like the whole Pam and Jim thing. It's just so lame and gross and stupid. Like, it's so lame, gross, and stupid.
So.
Like, but, I mean, I do like Dwight.
We do need, maybe we can get a recommendation from the chat. We do need another bingeable TV series that we haven't, like, it can be reality TV, but if it's reality TV, it has to be like a total and utter train wreck. Like, just, it has to be just people being complete idiots. But other than that, you know, we like goofy comedies like The Office, and we've seen Parks and Rec and things of that nature.
I don't like Parks and Rec really all that much.
I thought it was, the first couple seasons were good, and then it just, I don't know.
Is that the one with Tina Fey?
No, that's 30 Rock.
Why do I always get those two confused?
Her co-star on Saturday Night Live is
wait, Rashida Jones is in
Rashida Jones is in it, yeah. And the girl, I can't remember her name, the
blonde girl
from
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
See, I don't really like her. I like Rashida Jones. I mean,
yeah, she was good in it. It was funny for like the first 3 seasons, and it started getting kind of bland.
Yeah.
Never watched it. We binged The League on Hulu. Yeah, Sarah wouldn't like The League. That's superhero-y.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that was superhero-y, isn't it?
It's not the League of Your Own series that they made?
No, and I refused to watch it because there was nothing wrong with the movie.
Okay.
The movie was perfect, in my opinion. I loved that movie. When I was a kid,
that movie.
Loved that movie. When Tom Hanks comes stumbling into the locker room and pees for like 2-3 minutes, I lose it every time. It's so funny. One of my favorite. Yeah,
I really like that movie too. It was like, I don't know. I thought it was like very well made, and I don't even like baseball or anything. The whole thing. The whole story was like,
yeah, the story is really cool.
Yeah, it was
story
like
is really
cool
cool
to me.
Yeah, but
really
the story is really cool. But it kind of was crappy that the league just kind of went away after the war. But it's about fantasy football, so that's definitely going to be a no from Sarah, kind of in the most screwed up way. Okay. Yeah, no, we haven't really. Most of the stuff we watch is like reality TV. Like we like Bar Rescue. That's been our latest craze. And then we like, stuff like that, where the people are just disasters when he shows up. Like the one we watched today with the people were just total disasters. And that's fun.
90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance, another disaster. Yeah. That kind of thing. That's what we like. But I don't know. We're kind of running low on some good crappy reality
gonna run
TV.
in
We need to come up with what's happening here.
She's going around.
She's gonna probably bite you.
Yeah, she's been a little sassy today. She's always sassy though.
Yeah. So, what else I want to talk about? That's my addiction. Watch the Curse of Oak Island. No. Well, I watched the first couple seasons of it. I think you watched a season or two with me. They're never going to find the damn treasure. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. I don't care what he says. It's like, oh, we found something, and then it goes to commercial, and then the next episode, and they found like a pebble that's this big, and they're like, that could be part of the treasure. So I can't do it. I think we established last week that we watch very different things, so I have nothing to offer.
Okay.
All right. They are. The Curse of Oak Island is very repetitive. It's been 10 seasons. It's still nothing. I know. They are digging in the money pit now. Bullshit. They're not digging. They're going to dig in the money pit. They're going to find nothing. And then they're going to tell you that the money pit must be over there then. Like, they're not finding it. It's never going to happen. It doesn't exist. This was a load. This was a load of shit from the beginning. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. A sliver of wood from 1800, right? Yeah. Oh, this was part of a boat. No, they are. They found gold in the water.
No, speaking of like sliver of wood from 1800, okay. Is this a legitimate thing? Has anyone ever heard of, well, I'm sure you have. I'm sure people know of this. I'm not, have you ever heard of it? I'm sure people know of it. My grandma, when I was little, she had like a lot of relics, which are like, I don't know if they're like blessed things that are like from saints. Like she said she had like, it was like in a little container, like a bone of like a saint, like a piece of bone. And then she had in a container a splinter, and it was supposedly from Jesus's cross. Is that like a real thing? I still have the splinter somewhere. I'm trying to think of where it is.
There's no way.
But it's like in this like sealed little capsule. Or like, I don't know. Guys, is that legit? Is that really?
Wait, I want to go back to the bone. Yeah. So the bone is like St. Francis's bone?
Yeah, like a little chip.
Would they cut the man up and sell him?
Adam, how am I supposed to know? I think you got him at church. I
just want everybody to know this right now. When I die, you're not buying Pittsburgh picker bone fragments. Oh, if Sarah's trying to sell them.
They're upset. Let's look up.
They chop up St. Francis and sell his bones? That's awful.
St. Francis.
Well, whatever. Yeah. It doesn't matter who it is. They're chopping people up and selling pieces of them. That's kind of disturbing.
Right here. Silver relic, St. Alfred Martyr, plus certificate of authenticity.
Wait, is this a listing on eBay?
600.
Let me see this thing.
Hold up.
Do you have a certificate of authenticity, and can we sell it?
No, I don't have a certificate of authenticity. Yeah, right here. Silver relic, St. Barbara, $770. Certificate of authenticity. Hold up.
Can we get ours tested?
Bone. It don't look like a bone. It don't look like a bone. What is this? It's... You can't even see. It looks like this. Like, I guess there's a
bone fragment, sure.
I guess. But there's like writing on it. It's very strange.
It's disturbing that they chopped up some people and sold their bones.
I don't think they chopped them up and sold them, Adam. I think they you got them at church somehow. Here we go. The first class bone of St. Anthony. As opposed to the second class bone? Look, there it is right there.
That's disturbing.
You didn't know about this?
No,
I was Catholic Italian people.
I've never heard about them chopping saints up and selling their bones.
They didn't, Adam. They didn't chop them up and sell.
How'd they get the bone fragment?
I don't think that they. chop them up? Like, you make it sound like they took a hatchet to their body.
They,
when
they
died.
had to do something.
They don't like
Either way,
it.
they're picking off pieces of bone fragment and selling them. It's basically slurry underneath. They've drilled hundreds of holes. Whatever's down there is either deeper within or pushed out to sea. I agree. My mom was all about that stuff. I do watch it every week. We might have to go back to watching it because we could laugh at that. That's like old world type Catholicism. I have some beach sand from the football player retirement mixed with the water from Disney. The Disney shut down Disney.
Wow, the perfect match together.
The St. Anthony's Chapel in Troy Hill neighborhood of Pittsburgh has a huge collection of Catholic relics.
Yeah, see, I knew it was a thing.
Medieval version of hi Jack. Medieval version of eBay. Tours are available. Isn't that what the Ferengi did on Star? Is that what they did? I don't remember. Didn't they used to save teeth? Did they?
I don't know.
My opinion of relics is that they are medieval scams, but people pay big bucks for them. Interesting.
Yeah.
My mom has buried a little statue of St. Christopher in front of every house she has ever lived in. She buries it head down facing I've heard of that. My grandmother did that and my mom
What's
did
the
that.
deal with that? I know St. Joseph is
He's the
one
patron saint of safety or something like that, or good fortune.
I know
can't
St.
remember.
Joseph is the one that's supposed to sell your house.
Oh yeah.
You know, you bury it.
Or there are pendants of holy water blessed in the same month. Yeah.
Yes.
Tina Bina. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Tina.
We appreciate it.
I saw you.
Thanks, Tina. We really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I'm just looking up.
Hey
some
guys,
Saint
hope you're having an
bones.
amazing night. We are. Thank you. We're talking about bones.
Just looking up some Saint bones.
Yeah, apparently that was a thing. Selling
And
chunks of the
cloth.
saint.
You know how like they have football cards with like players' uniforms cut piece in there?
Yeah, that I've seen.
They have that. Well, they have that like a saint's robe
They have the saint's robe, and then they have the burial cloths, and so that I've seen.
cut up into little pieces
That I've seen this.
as a
This
relic.
this all sounds very odd, but okay.
Yeah, like here's one that's like a little piece of fabric. The saint touched it. That is it right there.
So what?
Oh, guys, I'm gonna touch this magical cabbie. And is it worth now a lot of money?
What was wrong with that cabbie?
This is the one it's getting acne treatment. Give it a chance.
He needs to be cured.
Put him right in the ring light. I think this one actually. I think it's gone. I just have to take his cream off. He's a cute one.
Get that Saints rookie jersey. Yeah, that could be worth some money if he signed it. Sure. Getting bone. I know. I think it's something that the Saint touched is a second class relic.
Oh, you're probably right.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it just seems so weird. It does. It seems very weird and very odd that they're taking. Like, I'm curious. Like, if you go and look at the remains of Saint Anthony, is like part of his femur bone like missing because they chopped away at it to try and get pieces of bone to sell. Like, I just they had to do something. I mean,
I don't think they were selling it back then. I think they were just like, I still have that girl's teeth, you know.
Yeah, we could sell them.
Yeah, I was just looking at, and I saw, real human teeth, weird oddity, voodoo tooth.
Voodoo tooth. Okay. It's odd though. I mean, the Crusades were fought over different relics. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
2 molars, $40. Let's rip our teeth out and sell them.
No. I came into the show at a great time. Yeah, you did. Yeah, they certainly did. It's just odd. It's so strange, the stuff that sells on that people put for sale and that sell on eBay. That is probably one of the oddest one.
What's a sell through on human teeth?
Probably pretty good.
88 listings.
Yeah.
94 sold.
Yeah, I could see that.
I gotta get those teeth out of there. I don't want to see them.
Well, I'll take pictures of them and then you can.
They're Nancy's teeth, guys.
They still have the teeth, you know. She does. We got it in a lot of. It was ephemera, wasn't it? It was a photo album. That's what it was. It was a
Yeah.
photo album, but it was like a scrapbook style photo album. And they had a bag of Nancy's teeth
I got 2 envelopes.
that fell out. Not Nancy when she was 90. We're talking like Nancy when she was like 7. And when they fell out, they kept them all. So all of her baby teeth are in this little sack inside this photo album. And Sarah was taking it out and she's like, oh my God, somebody's teeth are in here. And when I heard that, I thought immediately like somebody's dentures were in there, but it wasn't. It was a bag of baby teeth that fell out that they kept. Why would you keep, I mean, do people keep that kind of thing with their kids? Like, I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. My mom has mine. I'm going to sell my teeth.
I don't think Pittsburgh Picker merch. Baby Daily Cabbage merch. Own a piece of the Daily Cabbage.
I still have my dad's first haircut, locket of hair, and a tooth.
I don't think my mom has my teeth. She might. I doubt it.
Well, what happened when the tooth fairy came? What'd you do? Just throw it in the trash?
That's what I would do with it. It's a dead tooth. It's gross. I mean, I don't know. But see, teeth is a thing. Yeah. My parents kept mine too. Mine did. Yeah. Oh, heck no. I'm good. Yeah. Tina, do you keep your kids' teeth? Did you keep your kids' teeth? You're the only one I know with 100% certainty that has children in this chat. So, well, no, I know Cameron does too. So would you keep your kids' teeth? I don't know. Imagine going through eBay and finding your own baby teeth on there. See, there you go. Tina says, I do. I throw them away. Shame on me. I know you should give them to Dave and had him sell them. I would love to see the NC Flipper video when Dave's like, I sold my kid's teeth.
Yeah.
There you go. Here's my mom. I don't have yours or Paul's. So thank you, Mom, for not saving my girl.
Come on.
I have baby teeth for my girls and first lock of hair. Okay. There you go. I put my kids' baby teeth. I'm reading that right. I put my kids' baby teeth. There's going to be more to this statement. I kept them. Okay. I ran across my significant other's adult teeth. I threw them away. See?
One molar is going for $25 a molar. Look at.
Don't show me.
People are selling partial dentures.
Yeah, that I could see.
$30. Dentures, medical teeth, Halloween, dental oddity, odd human. Is the listing.
That is strange. Tina says, before my kids, I said I would keep everything, writing baby books. Nope, did none of that. That's what I heard.
I feel like that is just like a thing of the past. You know what I mean? I don't feel like with all like the cell phones now, people aren't like making baby books. They're just
I could see Dave selling baby teeth for sure. That would be one of my favorite videos. Speaking of David and the parody he shared today, I think it's not a good picker or something is a YouTube channel, and somebody did a parody of Dave. It was hilarious.
Oh, I didn't see it.
It's very funny. If you stumble across it, watch it. It's really funny.
I see them to put in doll mouths. Why would you put old human teeth in a doll mouth? That's gross.
No, doll people are weird. I see them as a for that. Yeah, if you start shoving human teeth in your Cabbage Patches, we're probably gonna get divorced.
You want Nancy's teeth in your mouth, Cabby?
We'll probably get divorced after that. I'm gonna have to move.
That's all it would take. That's all it would take.
You satanically shoving human teeth into a Cabbage
Patch doll.
Michelle says, I see them at estate sales often, but can't deal with trying to sell them. No.
Teeth?
Yeah.
That's wild.
No. She sees probably dentures and partials.
Oh, I'd totally sell me some dentures.
I don't know. I feel like that could go awry really quickly.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
You would want to turn off. You would want to turn off returns for sure.
My mom just got dentures and they pulled her teeth out. I should have kept them.
It's a missed opportunity right there. Could have
made a all the people that get dentures there? That dentist could be raking in some extra cash.
It's probably who's selling them. And if I ever happen to sleep, if that ever happened, sleep would no longer happen. That's right. Both. Oh, you find both? Oh God, teeth and dentures.
Wow.
Gross. That would be an awesome Halloween cabbie.
I don't know about that.
This would be very disturbing. It would. I think the teeth would be a little too big for the Cabbage Patch, for one, and two, it's just no. Good. This is actually not the greatest conversation for me.
No, we're just talking about teeth.
Yeah, but it's a piece of a human that you're selling, essentially.
Right.
I mean, would you be weirded out if you sold a skull?
No.
See, I would be weirded out about that because that was a person's head.
Wonder if people buy toenails.
No, don't look that up, please.
I mean, look, let me do what I want, okay? I don't think they do.
I'd rather you didn't. Toenails. Nobody's gonna buy toenails.
No, I don't see any.
Yeah, no. Did we start the Frankenpatch yet?
No.
She's got, well, it depends on what you mean by Frankenpatch. Do you mean the Frankenpatch where Sarah was going to make a Frankenstein? No, but she has the heads on the windowsill over there that are getting pox treatments. That are going to be Frankencabbied, meaning the heads are going to go on a body that they don't belong to. But no, I haven't started the Frankenpatch yet. You might have to do that though. I'm sure they do. Yeah, probably. Can we talk about food? Yeah, let's do that. Good market for used socks over here. Good market for used socks. We've never sold used socks.
I think he might be joking.
Probably with the teeth. Yeah, I can see that. I could see it being a fetish. I've heard farting in a jar is true. I've never researched it though. It is very true. And it was a lady from 90 Day Fiance, right?
Who?
Was that it?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I forget her name.
And she was selling farts in a jar. And then that girl's
rich.
Well, and then the girl that, the Pokemon girl that like everybody in the chat probably still follows, the cool trainer Mel or whatever her name was.
Oh, I don't follow her anymore.
The weird, like, human traffic looking girl that did the auctions.
Yeah.
She was selling farts in a jar.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Yeah, and I'm sure a bunch of weirdos bought those. But
why would you want that?
A fart in a jar?
But why do people want
I'll
Nancy's
be perfectly
feet?
honest. I'll be perfectly honest with you. If I could market farts in a jar, I'd do it. But I don't see anybody.
You would sell your fart in a jar.
Well, no. I would sell an empty jar of air. And, well, I mean, how are you going to know? It's not going to still smell when it gets there.
That's not authentic.
Okay, so then I'll fart in a jar. I mean, I'll do it. I don't care.
You will fart in a jar? What have you
If we're talking like $400 a fart, I'm in. I mean, we'll retire off of my gas. But
I don't want to retire off of your gas.
I'll do it. I don't care. If people are willing to buy it, I'll sell it.
Nobody's gonna buy your farts.
No, exactly, which is why we're never going to do it. But I'm just saying, if it would happen, I'd do it. I made a creepy doll cabbie this year. If you have any you can't fix, monster it up. There you go.
Yeah, I know I should. I have a bunch I can't fix.
Next live, beans on pancakes. Yeah, where's Bearded Tip Poketuber? I almost did it the other day when I made pancakes, and then I realized we didn't have any beans. I'd sell a fart in a jar just because. Tina Bina can't stop laughing. If I can sell farts and jars and make money off of it, my ass, hell yeah, because humans are weird. Rub some cheese in there and then wipe it out. Patent pending. There you go. I like it. Yeah. I'd change my diet just to offer flavor.
Oh my god, this is gross. We're supposed to talk about food. I'd rather talk about teeth than farts.
I'll cook you beans for a cut of the proceeds. Oh, I love it.
Seriously. What's happening?
Oh god, no.
Guys, if we want to talk about food, we can talk about the food menu that I have.
Oh yeah. What do you got?
I don't know if this is Le Conte's. Is that Le Conte's? Faux Conte's?
Where is it? Atlantic City?
No, it is on West Liberty Avenue in Pittsburgh. Well, probably not anymore. It's not. But it's many delicious offerings here. I love
that's actually
the
a big menu.
it's Italian. They have veal parmesan for $2.50. What?
Taco Bell essence. Fart in a jar.
Seriously.
This was a double bean burrito. Washed it down with some some spicy refried beans.
They have a ham, Swiss, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. $1.25.
Wow, that's higher than I thought it would be. When's this from?
I am not really certain. I could probably Google it and find out.
What's the most expensive thing on the menu?
Let's see here. So I feel like $2.50 is the highest price so far.
No kidding.
Oh no, the broiled South African rock lobster tail, $4.50.
Wow.
Yes.
The moment you said rock lobster, the only thing I could think of was the song.
Rock lobster. The B-52s. That was exactly
the first
what
thing
I
that
thought
entered
of.
my mind. And Peter Griffin singing Rock Lobster, but
Rock lobster.
I think it was Iraq lobster, Iraq lobster is what he was doing.
But oh no, I'm sorry. The New York strip is $5.50.
Oh,
It's $1 more.
how big is it?
Correct.
That better be a big steak for $5.50.
It doesn't say. It's broiled.
Of course it is.
I love broiled food.
Ode to Waffle House. We haven't been to
Manicotti.
Waffle House. We haven't been to
I
Waffle
want to know what all these cocktails are. I've never heard of some of these. What is a Rob Roy?
That's non-alcoholic, isn't it?
It says cocktails.
A Rob Roy is cherry juice and Sprite, isn't it? Or it's
I
cherry
don't
juice and
know.
ginger ale, one of the two.
Manhattan Martini, extra dry martini, Rob Roy.
I think a Rob Roy is
What's a
non-alcoholic.
stinger?
It's a Yukon Jack and lime juice.
Wow, Adam, impressive.
He used to bartend.
I know, I don't believe it though.
Yeah. I thought that was a Shirley Temple. It is a Shirley Temple, but I think there's another name
Really?
for it, right? Yeah. That's
Rob
right.
Roy, maybe that's the boys' version. Maybe Shirley Temple is the girls. Okay, what's a zombie?
No, I am wrong. A Rob Royal is a cocktail consisting primarily of whiskey and vermouth. Certain 1890 a bartender in 1894 at the Waldorf Astoria was the first person to make it. It's Scotch,
Well, this is.
sweet vermouth, and a dash of bitters.
Oh, I don't like sweet vermouth.
There you
Okay.
Yeah.
It says a stinger is brandy and creme de menthe.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of a snake bite. That's a
That
Yukon
sounds
Jack and lime juice.
gross.
You're right. Whiskey and vermouth. Yeah, Roy Rogers is what you're thinking of. You're right.
Soda,
Yeah.
15 cents.
What kind of just soda water?
Just soda.
Yeah.
The drinks are 60 cents. You could totally get buzzed like for a
For
value.
$6,
there,
yeah. You're in for
right?
it.
35
Yeah.
cents for wine.
Oh God, it would be like being in Japan. You'd have all
Coffee
that change.
Royale.
I don't know. Is it like a Royale with cheese?
I don't know. It's a
You
Coffee
don't-
Royale.
You never saw Pulp Fiction. Roy
No,
Rogers
I did see it.
is
I
a
remember
failed
that.
burger place that was ahead of its time. Did you hear this?
I do remember that.
Roy Rogers is a failed burger place that was ahead of its time.
Oh.
Zombie.
Yes.
Now that song's stuck in my head. Zombie.
It's the singing hour.
Yeah. Oh God. That was-
Sling and Planter's Punch. Those are. The
I used
other
to know
three.
what was in a Singapore sling, but I don't anymore. It's
I never even heard
it's
of half
rummy.
these things.
They're old cocktails. They're classic cocktails, is what they call
Obviously.
them. Classic cocktails.
I
They're
know,
coming back
Tom
though.
Collins. I love the Tom Collins.
They're coming back though, because everyone's like, we're making a classic cocktail menu with old cocktails, and you're like, they weren't good back then. Why are they going to be any better now?
I like Tom Collins.
Yeah, but that's the most basic drink on the planet.
Good though. It's like lemon, gin, whatever. You know. Simple
sure.
syrup. It's good.
Or Sours Mix works, which is basically lemon and simple syrup mixed together.
Whatever, Adam. It's good.
There you go. That's a zombie. Apricot brandy, dark rum, pineapple juice, and lime juice.
Ew.
It's very rummy.
I don't like all that crap mixed together.
Yeah. That's a hangover
like
is what that is.
Gin. I like gin.
Sarah likes just a bottle of gin. When Sarah drinks, she just sits down on the couch with a bottle of gin and a straw.
No, I don't. I make dirty martinis.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood. We're out of gin. I should buy a bottle tomorrow. It's Friday.
Uh-oh.
Why is it uh-oh?
You're just gonna drink a whole bottle of gin on Saturday.
No, Adam, I'm gonna have a drink out of it. What do you think I am? When do I ever drink a whole bottle of alcohol?
I don't know. Never.
Exactly. Thank you.
Coconut rum is much better. I'm okay. I'm indifferent about coconut rum. Malibu's okay, but yeah, not my favorite. My favorite rum would be Captain Morgan, without a doubt. And that's normally, if I'm drinking Captain Morgan, that's a commitment. Because I'm committing to drinking more than I should. So
What is a coddled egg?
I don't know. We'll do the Google. We'll use the Google machine here.
Use the Google machine. Salad,
Coddled
croutons, coddled egg dressing, julienne chicken.
Coddled egg. In cooking coddled eggs, that have been cracked into a ramekin or other small container, placed in a water bath, or whatever that word is, gently, lightly cooked just below boiling temperature. They can be partially cooked or mostly cooked or hardly cooked at all. So essentially, it's a soft-boiled egg.
It's coddled.
It's a coddled egg. So there you go. Gin and juice. Yeah. When I drink, it's usually whiskey. Not a big fan of the mixed drinks. Yeah, I like anything in Coke. I could do Jack and Coke or Captain and Coke, but that's about as far as I go with mixed drinks too. Although I will say the last time we were in Atlantic City, when we were drinking those mixed drinks from the Christmas bar, that was worth it.
Oh God, those were so strong.
They were strong.
I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, those were rough. The drive home was a little tough on me. Commitment to drinking too much. Yeah, Captain Morgan and I don't.
And when he says that, he doesn't mean he was drunk driving. He means he was hungover.
Oh yeah, no, I was hungover. Yeah, I was hungover.
Like that was a rough drive. I could barely stay in the lane.
I know. I had like 12 drinks and then hopped in the car and drove 6 hours across the state. And surprisingly, we didn't get in an accident. No, I was quite hungover the next morning, and I took a good bit of time to get up and going, and the motivation to get in that truck.
Herring and sour cream, nasty.
Is it just like a piece of fish with sour cream on it?
I think they still sell that in jars.
They sell pickled herring.
Yeah, isn't that like the same thing?
Junk Monkey probably likes pickled herring if he's still in here, because that sounds like a Junk Monkey. Because he does the sardines and mustard. I could see him being a pickled herring fan.
Oh yeah, it's definitely LeConte's. Mama LeConte is the proprietor.
There you go. Mama LeConte is long gone, more than likely. And she made herring with sour cream. What is it, just a grilled piece of herring with sour cream on it? That sounds...
I think it's cold.
Ew.
How is an appetizer tomato juice? Appetizers, tomato juice, orange juice, chopped chicken liver, herring and sour cream, blue points on the half shell, oysters.
That makes sense. Is that it?
But yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
I can see why this place didn't stick around very long.
Okay, I'm needing an appetizer. Can I get some tomato juice?
Yeah, can I get a glass of tomato juice and a herring?
Liver.
Chopped up chicken livers. That sounds...
Get out of here.
I'll be so hungry after that, I won't be able to contain myself. No, that's not good at all. Where did you find this menu again? This was the one that was at your mom's?
Yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff over there from when we moved. And some of it's from my grandparents' house. Some of it's mine. Like, I was, even before we sold on eBay, I would go to antique stores and stuff, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a fair amount of stuff still over there. What's up, bearded PokeTuber? How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
We were talking about your beans and pancake recipe. You missed it.
We were.
Still have yet to try it. Made pancakes the other day too, and I opened the cupboard and couldn't find any beans, so it was just out. Treat yourself, tomato juice. Yeah. Treat yourself to a glass of tomato juice. Oh.
Right?
I remember there was that episode of MASH where the guy, like, they were so happy to get jars of tomato juice in it. What Cameron was talking about it, that people were drinking Bloody Marys, and I love Bloody Marys. I hate tomato juice.
Too.
I don't like V8. I don't like just regular tomato juice. It makes me sick. I just don't like it. But I do like Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys.
So I don't like horseradish in the Bloody Mary, but I do like Bloody Marys if they're made well. Yeah. So
I love
very
Bloody
odd.
Marys. That's all I drink when we go to Atlantic City.
Yeah, I do love them.
I love them.
So maybe that's what the tomato juice was. So you're missing. I know it does sound good. I made pancakes because we were talking on the live about Sarah burning pancakes all the time. So I decided that over the that weekend I was going to make them, and I'm like, oh, if I have beans, I'm going to try the beans on it. And
I suck at life.
I thought for sure we had a little can of Bush's baked beans in there, and did not. It's very sad. It was a sad moment for me. I got to tell you. I almost messaged you on Instagram and told you how sad I was, but I didn't. So.
Oh, Chunker looks so cute right now. You guys gotta see him. See him?
There's Cabbage Patch Kids.
Guys, I'm surrounded. Look at there's Cabbage Patch legs. Like,
And
look at Chunker.
There's Blobo Chonker just passed out on the counter.
Isn't he cute?
Look at that stomach.
Cute. Look, you have to see him here. Let me show you him from the other day. He just plopped down on the table and was laying in the sun. He was like so happy. Look at him.
He is pretty happy.
He looks like not even alive.
He looks not thin.
He just was loving life, like in the sunlight. He really was. He was loving
What a weirdo.
life.
So you came in at the right time, Bearded Pokey, where you got to see Chonker.
I know, right? He just passed out on the kitchen rug.
Chonkers is zonkers.
He is. Chonkers is zonkers. He loves to sleep.
If he's not sleeping like in the sunlight over by the window, he's sleeping in this bed that all three of our animals don't fight over, but they all take turns in this bed. And
I was trying to see if I could find what other pictures I could share here for some show and tell. But I could show this. Look at this crazy picture I listed today. It's some lady sticking her tongue out. But there's just
that was good.
like some guy's butt. What is that about? And then this guy dressed up. It was like they must have dressed up in Halloween costumes at the grocery store. I still haven't listed this one yet. I'm not sure about like the description, really what I'm gonna do about it. So
yeah,
I have a couple wild ones. That I just have to like fix the description just right. Oh yeah, here he is. Here's Chonker in that bed. There's actually a few of them. It's just like, hey, I'm in this bed.
They love that bed.
I'm being chunky. I know, right? But was that auction site again? I forget.
Keyword butt liquor.
I forget what I put for the description.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I would write for that one. It'd probably just be, I don't know. That's a weird one.
Actually,
there were some good ones in that album, though.
Yeah, it was good. So it was, vintage found photo, 1950s woman photo bombs and sticks tongue out by man's butt.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good description. I like that.
One view. It's on its way.
Can't change the shipping on it now. It's one view. Oh no, it's not even a watcher. It's just one view. We've sold things with 0 views. Their views counts are all screwed up. I would never go on like people that there are people that constantly talk about, my searches are down and my views are down and this is down, and I'm like, who has the time to pay attention to that garbage? Like, I get it. If there's something majorly wrong and you're noticing a drop in sales and you notice that your views are way down or something like that, okay, sure. But there are people that track this stuff constantly and, oh, my views are down and I got to, we got to do this to change it and this and that. And I'm like, I don't have the time to focus on that crap. Like, and that's part of the reason, like, I made the video I did today.
If you spent the time that you stare at the wall, you could focus on that.
Why would I focus on it? It's such a waste of time. Like, because first of all, we all know their views are messed up and that it doesn't really work all that well. And we all know their search is not the greatest and never has been. And so why would you spend your time fighting a battle that you're just not going to win? And it drives me nuts when I see videos are like eBay search is off again. And then you're like, okay. Adam, then you look at their listings and you wonder why they can't figure out why their stuff is. Yes, that's typically
some people's stores I look at and I'm like, are you for real?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And that is the funny thing. I've seen some prominent sellers on YouTube complaining a lot lately about sales being down. And it's interesting to me that a lot of people will fall into that trap and make that video. I will never. I have hinted to it once or twice, but I would never go on and be like, what's wrong? Something's wrong with eBay. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. If the site's legitimately down and something's wonky with it, that I would talk about. But I don't know. I got so much else to do. And if you just list, it's going to solve that problem.
Well, unless you're listing junk and stuff.
Or you're bad at taking pictures, or you're that one person that's like, I'm selling a Cabbage Patch, or I'm selling this Micro Pro, and I take one picture of it.
Show that Cabbage Patch I just sold. Its face is so chunky. That sold immediately to a repeat buyer. Isn't it cute? Her shirt says hello. She's so cute.
She's quite thick.
She is quite thick.
She is a little thick. Hi, Ed. I complain because life's been kicking my ass lately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ed. Do you want to talk about it? You can.
He
vent
probably doesn't.
If you want to vent, vent.
You can.
Yeah, vent.
You can talk to us.
NC Pickerwood. Yeah, I don't know.
What? I haven't listened to Trash to Catch for like 3 weeks. I am literally so behind. I used to religiously listen every Tuesday. I know. I gotta listen to it in the car. I am like so behind.
You're just not. You can't listen to the other ones because then you'll just be like, "What are they talking about?" This happened like 3 weeks ago.
I know, right? I know. I gotta hunker down. I gotta hunker down.
There's a lady that works at an antique store down the road who complains about not selling things on eBay. She hasn't listed anything in over a year.
Wow. She sounds crazy.
Kelly, you should tell her to end and relist some things. See if she'll buy into it. Oh, Mark's not here to defend himself, so he can't do that. Hi, Ed. I'm married to him, and I've never listened. Don't worry.
Funny. They always would talk about me, so that's why I listen.
Leave Dave alone. He's doing so much better now, and it makes me happy for him. Yeah, no, he is. I agree with you on that. I watched a few of his latest videos, and yeah, he is doing a lot better, and it is quite it's cool. I like watching it. I like that he's not losing things yet.
We always watch him on the big screen.
Yeah, you go in the morning while I'm trying to get motivated to do something.
For
some reason, Dave motivates me to list. I don't know why.
When Adam's staring at the wall, he's like, "Okay, I'll stare at Dave now."
Yeah. No money, low sales. Regular sourcing guy raised my price. Oldest had to go to the ER. Missing 4 days of work. Rent is due. Oh man, I'm sorry, Ed. Yeah. Hey, life sometimes throws you these shitty curveballs, and you get stronger for dealing with stuff like that. I promise, because I've been through the ringer many times in my life, and
I put him through the ringer every day.
Yeah, I mean, look at what I go through every day. Ed. No, I'm not comparing, but no, I'm just saying I've been through a lot of bullshit in my life, and it legit makes you stronger, because if you can deal with it, helps. But if you need to talk, bud, you know my number. You're an angel for being married to him, Tina. I tried telling her that, and she said too much work. I think she has maybe 200 to 250 items. I told her it would take about 5 minutes.
Just pull it all down, literally.
Yeah, that would boost it immediately. Unless you talk to Mark, then it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Mark doesn't know.
Maybe I'll have to resub. The whining became too much. Oh, no, he totally revamped his whole store. I like it, and no, I like Dave. So I'm not gonna. I'm never gonna unsub. 20 years of marriage, I can give him a hard time. That's true. Well, yeah. What
about 1 year of marriage?
We've been together for 6-7 years, and we've been married for 1. Does that give?
Do you believe this year we'll be together for 7 years? I don't believe I've known you for 7 years.
Yes.
Wait, you really can believe it?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's been 7 years. I mean, I feel like I know I'm very hazy about my life pre-Sarah, so it must be out there. So
I seriously, I remember our first date like it was only yesterday.
I also remember that. And I got you something to commemorate that first date, and it's still sitting rolled up in this little box back here that you never framed.
I know. I need to get a frame for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, but you're right. It will get better. Of course. It always does. When it rains, it pours. It will be okay. Yeah, for sure. That's the best piece of advice I can give you, is that a lot of the times these things happen for a reason.
True.
What do they always say? When one door closes, another one opens? You just got to
look
for it. Yeah. So I know it's...
Oh my God, Joker! Oh my God, he was so cute. He just stretched all of his legs out, and they were so long, and he's so fat. He's so cute.
He's so fat, and he's so
Hold on,
cute.
I'm gonna take a picture of him so you guys can see him up close. Hold on. Come on,
naked cabbies.
I'm gonna get him
naked cabbies. Why is that one cabbie not standing on the ground? She's levitating.
Oh, Joker, right now. I can't even.
Well, last week, Sarah went out and started doing the dishes. This week, she's just going to go play with a cat during the live. Why is that cabbie levitating?
It's hanging. It has to levitate. I have the thing around its neck. I made an old person grunt when I got up off the floor.
You did.
Hey guys, here we go. You gotta see Tinker.
I think it will be 2 or 3 years of knowing you guys. Yeah, it's been a while. You guys, yeah, probably been about.
Oh my
probably
God,
2 years.
Chunker, you gotta see him. Ready? You guys ready for him? Oh no! Don't delete. You gotta see Chunker. Hold on. I'll turn the brightness up so you can get Chunker's full. Look at him. There's a hair on my screen. Look at him, guys. Chunker.
No.
Isn't he precious?
He's so fat.
Oh my God, he's the cutest. I just love him.
I can't stop looking at that Cabbage Patch now. She's levitating.
The one right behind me, right here.
Yeah, she's levitating.
That's Mary. That's the Virgin Mary cabbie.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna try Whatnot's Marketplace? I'm kind of interested in it. No. We almost went back on, because Sarah wanted to blow out all of our clothes because we're done selling clothes. The postcards have taken over the clothes. But we didn't.
We sell a shirt for $5. We sell a postcard for $8. Why would we buy shirt?
Yeah. But we didn't. I don't know that I'm going to ever go back to Whatnot. Maybe. I mean, I guess if we got a gross of something that, really wasn't, that was problematic to sell on eBay that would sell well on Whatnot, I'd think about it. Like if we ended up with a whole bunch of Pokemon cards
that was problematic.
I mean, I would sell it if we're going to make money off of it, but I just, I don't know what we would sell that we have a lot of. I mean, the things we have the most of are things that sell regularly on eBay, and that's postcards and ephemera and stuff like that, and Cabbage Patches, and neither one of them we would put on Whatnot. So, Ed wants an anniversary gift. Yeah, I'll send you a card. Ooh la la, cute cat. Thank you. If anybody wants to feel old this week, the 30th anniversary special for Power Rangers airs this coming week. 30 years ago. I don't remember when the Power Rangers came out because I wasn't watching it all that much.
Oh my God, Junker! I'm so sorry,
Seriously?
guys. No, seriously, this is the
How
greatest.
can you be distracted by this cat so much? You see him every day.
Right now?
Well, while you're out, why don't you do some dishes while you're over there?
Oh my God.
And I didn't say that in a derogatory comment. If you guys saw the last Thursday live, Sarah started doing dishes randomly in the middle of the live.
Derogatory comment.
Yeah.
Come on, Junker, do what you were doing.
I'm talking about their marketplace. It's like their version of eBay now, not the auctions. Oh. Probably not.
He stopped being cute.
I mean, if Vendu if Vendu would support it, I'd think about it. But other than that, no. That's how I feel this week. Sold a hard good for $6. After shipping and fees, I lost 50 cents. Sold a postcard for $6, profited $4.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was trying to convey during that postcard video, but I know like I started nerding out on postcards a little bit, so I didn't really convey that like it has replaced so much low end crap that we didn't really enjoy selling, and it keeps our sales are consistent and they just keep happening, and it's just why wouldn't you? If you had an opportunity or if you could source them regularly, why wouldn't you?
Well,
I just don't know why you wouldn't.
But some people maybe don't have any interest in that, you know what I mean? And that's super boring to them.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that.
How many people have said, you really like it. So,
Yeah. When I was on
it works for us. But
Paul's live, he said same thing.
It.
Hates the idea. But but he'll sell a Pokemon. His ears were broken.
There he is.
No, I mean I get it, and I understand your side of it, but you'll sell a Pokemon card with no problem, and that sounds boring to me, and Complicated because there's so many variations of a card, and it's hard for me to figure as somebody who has never once played Pokemon.
If people have an interest in something, then they will gain the knowledge and become good at it.
But what I'm trying to figure out what interests me so much about postcards that I like them. I don't think it's just money. I'm not really a history buff.
I know he likes them. He really does.
It is cool to see them, and I had thought one time to do maybe take a couple Atlantic City postcards with us, and then do the photo in front of where it used to be. Yeah. But I don't know. How am I going to find that exact angle of a building that's no longer there?
Oh, you might be able to. You'd be surprised. People do it a lot. Why are there bugs everywhere in the house?
Pokemon greater than postcards. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Bearded PokeTuber agrees with you. I'm shocked. Just don't say his name 3 times. That's right. Right, yeah. I almost did. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it, and I understand why people get bored with it, and I can totally get why it wouldn't be any fun, but I don't know. Paul, I got a question for you. If you came across them at a garage sale, let's say you came across a massive collection and you knew they were old, would you buy them? But let's say it was the guy's just take them. They're $1.
I think he's going to say no.
But I'm just
curious.
Doesn't
want them. He doesn't want them. He's turning a profit with things that he actually likes sourcing. Okay.
I like seeing all the old
he hates.
I like seeing all the old ways of the world. I especially like postcards so I can read about someone else's adventure. Yeah. Okay.
I never read them. Do you ever read them, Adam?
Please find a big box of them.
Yes, sell them to us.
Run with it, Adam. I think it's a good idea. It's how cool things happen. Yeah, I might do it. I mean, we'll be in Atlantic City, and I have a few that are of hotels that are no longer there that have been demolished for the casinos. So I think it would be cool. Last time I bought them, I sold them as a lot on one.
Oh, Adam, you should have been there.
Should have been there for that. I would have been all over those. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's odd, but I guess I could understand how people would be bored with it. For us, it's just something we can constantly get our hands on, so I guess it works. But
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I read everyone that's posted.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's a service. If you guys go You got to go to Mark's channel for it. So SM Postcards, and then check it out. He did an interview with a guy. There's a guy that's starting a website, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But anyways, this website is having people volunteer that do this to send them the scanned images of the postcards, and they're transcribing them, and then they're putting them in a database, and then they're connecting them. So like if Suzanne Thomas had 4 postcards that she wrote in this collection to somebody else, they're indexed under her name, and people can search and find out what Susan Thomas was talking to and sending postcards to. So
what?
Yeah. I actually am thinking about volunteering, but they want transcribers too, and I would be an absolutely awful transcriber.
I'd be good at it. I can read really bad.
I cannot read
handwriting.
that old handwriting, that old cursive, especially if it's like...
Wait, you don't get paid for this?
No, it's volunteer.
Oh, well, I don't got time.
No, but I mean, I'm scanning them anyways. I could just take them and literally pop them into a folder and send them to them.
Yeah, I'm like, if you get paid to transcribe it, I'll do that.
No, it's volunteer. It's a non-profit thing. But it's a cool idea because there is history there. And there are things that are probably said in those postcards that, you don't even would never talk. I mean, I'm sure there's discussions about prohibition that you wouldn't see that kind of stuff. Like that's super cool.
The one letter I was reading today that I had in like a pile of stuff was talking about like how someone died, and it was like crazy.
I had one the other day. It was a church, and all it said on the bottom, all it said in the thing was, "Please reciprocate," like Jody. That's all it said. It said nothing else except "Please reciprocate." Was like 60 cards they sold for 30 on Whatnot. I paid 3.
Well, you still made money.
You made money. That's wild. Yeah, it is crazy. I'd be making wild shit up. Bearded Poketour was like, this lady had a really wild night in Atlantic City. Apparently got drunk and spent the night with somebody.
Well, that's what this letter says. Well, not spending the night, but it says, my dear angel baby.
That's right, my dear angel baby.
Because I drank whiskey.
I love some of the old letters that children wrote, and it's always the same opening sentence. It's like, Dear Mom, I am fine. How are you? Today I went to this, and hope this letter finds you well. What if Suzanne Thomas was a hussy and sent the postcard to different dudes and she didn't want her info out there? I know, right? Suzanne's probably long dead, so it's not a big deal, but her family might not like it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Suzanne was running around on Mr. Thomas while she was in Atlantic City and sent a postcard to a friend to tell him about it.
I like the old post.
My dearest Jezebel, only 3 more months on the horse till I arrive in Boston to tear that ass up, Frederick.
That's funny. Not as funny as Adam staring at the wall though for an hour every day when he wakes up.
Paul's here and Bearded Poketuber. Have you guys ever just sat in a room?
I guarantee they haven't.
Has either one of you ever just sat in a room? Like that's it. You weren't looking at your phone, just you sat down and you're like, oh, this is comfortable. Not. And you just
probably not.
You kind of sit there. Just
no, they don't. They don't do that. No,
Sarah catches me doing it all the time, and she comes walking in. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just." And he
says,
here.
"I'm sitting." I'm like,
before you finish your statement, I haven't.
I know, right?
She might have a bunch of illegitimate children. I know, right? There you go. Imagine finding your baby's teeth on eBay, and then your grandma was a hussy, both in the same day.
I'm telling you, hey. I'm gonna get those teeth listed.
Yeah. See, he's done it. I told you. He was staring at the little green man crawling up his television.
Seriously.
I'm sorry. I've just done it. Bearded has after his bong. Yeah. Wait, just stare at a wall like sober? Yeah.
Yes.
Like you wake up in the morning, you sit down on the couch, and you just sit there for a minute and kind of. Just for a few minutes. Nothing crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's not.
No one does it, Adam.
You do know I live with you, right? So if I get a tiny piece of a moment where there's no noise or no distractions, I just kind of...
What am I doing that's so noisy?
I don't know. curls with the Cabbage Patch hair.
That's my living.
That's right.
That's
Not
how I
sober.
make my living.
Not sober. Men have this ability to turn everything off. Women do not. I believe that. Yeah, I could see that. Sarah has the ability to turn everything off when she sleeps because she hits a switch and falls asleep essentially. Paul, now he can stare at the ocean, Adam. That's true. Yeah. I do it outside sometimes, just staring at nature. See, there you go.
Not
Boom.
staring at nothing.
We don't have nature here. We have a hill
Yeah,
with
you're
grass that
right.
needs cut.
You're right. We don't have a forest. We don't have birds.
But I can't sit back there because there's nowhere to sit. The only
What are you
place I
talking
can
about?
sit is in the front of our house, and I can stare at our massive hillside.
Okay, that's still nature.
This is why guys sit in the bathroom for an hour. That's true. Paul says it's
That's
easy to
bad
just
for
stare out
you.
at the ocean and forget everything around you. That's true. See, there you go. I
It's
did
bad
that in
to
Myrtle
sit.
Beach.
It's bad to sit on the toilet too long. You can get hemorrhoids. Just put your phone away and just poop and get out of there.
You don't read it. Okay, here, toilet talk again, but here it's going to happen right at the end of the show. Do you read on the toilet, being social media, magazine, whatever, or do you just go in and don't do your business and leave? I'm a social media guy. I look through Twitter, I look through Facebook, I scroll through Reels, and then I leave.
I have an idea. How about you just shit and leave?
I do it all the time.
Why
When
we
he
gotta
started
get all
buzzing, oh my
complex?
God, that went off the road quick. Yeah. Definitely too long, Sarah. Define too long, Sarah. Meditation for Adam. I sit so long my legs fall asleep.
Guys,
I wish
just
I could, Paul.
poop
The
and
countdown to G20
leave.
is on. No. You got to look
Poop and
through
leave.
social media. When I was young and there was no social media
Bad
and
for your
stuff,
butt.
I would either have magazines, but if there wasn't a magazine in there, I have read the back of toothpaste before.
It's
Or
bad
like-
for your butt.
Or like shampoo bottles or something. I'll read that. Whatever is there. I'll find something to read and just.
I'm telling you. It's not healthy.
So what you're saying is sitting too long for his legs to fall asleep is probably a bit much.
Yeah, no, you have to go and you have to go in and you have to poop and you have to leave.
Nah. See,
It's
guys,
bad
I'm going
for
to crap
you.
3 hours later. 3 hours later. That's right. Oh man, yeah. Well,
You're probably one of those people too that always pooped at work because you said you want to get paid.
read
to
the
poop.
damn shampoo bottle and shit. Count some tiles. See, Peter Poketour knows what's up.
Why is it taking you guys so long to poop? I mean, seriously.
Paul's
It
in there
doesn't
for
sound healthy.
Paul has a cup of coffee while he's in there.
It doesn't sound healthy.
Why? You're just sitting on a toilet.
You're not supposed to look it up.
Why?
It's bad for you because
How?
it can give you hemorrhoids. It can strain
How?
your butt. Look it up. Look at this bad thing. Sitting on toilet too long. Here are all the bad side
Wrong.
effects. But you can get extra pressure on your rectum and anus, and it's bad
Wrong.
for you. It's not wrong. This is from the Mayo Clinic.
Oh yeah, they've been real reliable as of late.
Well, you shouldn't. It says
I'm there for
Look.
an entire sitcom episode. I was playing a game this morning and I forgot I had to work.
it says if you're there for more than 10 to 15 minutes,
You need more
get-
fiber in your diet, some roughage.
you can get hemorrhoids.
My toilet is comfortable. It's made of bougie porcelain.
Let's get hemorrhoids. See if I care.
Their intestines aren't routed right. I need to get a squatty potty. We have one.
Yeah, squatty potties do work.
I'm gonna say yes on the squatty potty as well. Yeah,
Squatty potties are an actual thing.
I like very little pressure on my rectum.
I'm telling you guys, it's bad.
Rectum damn near killed him. Nice one. Good, that had to be said. Julie, hi Julie. Mayo Clinic, they're not sponsored by Hellman's. Then I'm not buying it. Exactly. 10 to 15 minutes on a toilet sounds like a
It
long time.
does. It's too long. You're gonna damage your rectum.
No, I could watch like a whole interview on the toilet
Why don't you watch it on the sofa?
because I'm in the bathroom.
Are you pooping that whole time?
No.
What's bad for your butt?
I don't think Paul's pooping for a whole Seinfeld episode.
He might be. I don't know.
I mean, that's interesting. Girls don't poo. Is that
That's right, Tina.
Tina, married men know that's false. Sounds like I came in at the wrong time.
Yes.
We're talking about how guys spend an extraordinate amount of time in the bathroom. The show is way more entertaining in the bathroom. To be fair, Mayo Clinic is way more reputable than Miracle Whip Clinic. That's true. Multitasking. That's right. Yeah, I've listed from the toilet before.
I don't think you have. I think
when I was listing those, before I got the computer, before I fell in love with listing on the computer, I had all the photos on my phone, and I was listing for my phone, and I brought it in there and listed some photos.
So it's more comfortable for you to just sit on the toilet than it is for you to sit on a couch?
No, but I mean, I have to go to the bathroom. I might as well bring something in there while I'm doing.
Get in and do it and leave.
What, do you get in there and just fire it out and run away?
Yep. Absolutely. I don't want to be in there. It's bad for your butt.
No, I like to take my time, let it happen. I'm list from the toilet all the time. He's jarring those farts up, make that money. There you go. That's right. Yeah, no kidding. Sometimes I think my husband prefers to be in there and then in any other rooms in the house.
I know, right? Why?
Julie, does your husband just sit in a room and space out? Or at least send offers from the toilet. Most of the offers are shitty. There's a lot of double entendres going on in this. My morning routine of SSS, shit, shower, shave, but I tend to spend most of the time on step one.
Why do you guys have such problems?
It's not a problem. I'm not sitting in there working it. Like, I'm not sitting in there trying to get things going. I just, I don't go in there and be like, and then run out the door.
That's what I do.
No, like, why? I just, you let it happen. You just... Dude, I'm with her on this one. I do it like an oil field worker. Blow mud and evacuate. See, Junk Monkey's different. He doesn't spend a lot of time.
Seriously.
Junk Monkey's not in there tinkering with a watch while he's taking a number 2. It's just not happening.
Well, no one is. I mean...
Working.
You're a weirdo.
I'm not the minority here. The vast majority of people do the same thing.
I don't know why everyone has so much trouble pooping.
It's a guy thing. Yeah, it must be.
It worries me about the state of your dietary intake.
I need some more fiber. So
you need to eat some total.
I didn't say that I'm having any issues. I'm just saying that I'm not trying to speed the process up in any way.
So you go in there, you poop, and you sit there. Say you poop within 2 minutes. You sit there for 10 afterwards?
I've done that, yeah. It depends on what I stumbled upon. Like with that Elon Musk interview with the BBC where he destroyed the reporter. I watched most of that in there.
Elon Musk's a freak.
So,
anyway, moving on.
I may or may not be watching this show from the toilet right now. Kelly says, trust me, I have no trouble pooping. It's a quick process. I just get comfortable on the throne. Yeah. There you go.
How is it comfortable? I don't get you people.
It's nice.
Couches are comfortable.
It's like your own little room. You got like almost everything you need in there except for food. You got a shower, you got running water, you got a toilet. If there's a fridge in there, I might never leave.
I'll get you one.
That's why Kellogg's cereal was created. It's true.
Yeah, eat some total.
That guy was a freak, by the way. Have you ever looked up the back story about Kellogg? That guy had some weird health theories. It's not a problem. It's just the one time we don't have to worry about being bothered by other people. Good point. Sitting on the toilet for a long time causes hemorrhoids. Yeah, that's what Sarah was saying. For this issue back in the day, to add fiber, people were just eating meat or like whatever. That was freaking hysterical. Elon owned him. Yeah, he did. It was pretty funny.
Elon's a freak.
I like the guy.
I think he's a weirdo.
Yo, Adam, mini fridge in the bathroom is $1 million idea. I agree.
You have a mini fridge out in the living room.
I do. Yeah, I have a mini fridge right over here, sitting next to my couch that holds little juice boxes.
From Box. Box had a mini fridge for our wedding, and it's
that's right. Yeah,
on my end table.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. That's not for Provo's. Fridge in the bathroom is rich. That's true. That's true. All right, we gonna go. Coming up on the channel. Yeah, probably just another live coming this Thursday. I'm going to try and come up with a topic. I couldn't get a video out on Wednesday, and I apologize for that. I made a video about linens, and it was terrible. It was just the most boring. Oh, yeah, and a TV. Yeah, you definitely need a TV in there. I could see that.
You guys are weird.
You could just mount an iPad to the wall. That'd be fun. But yeah, so hopefully I'll have something out this Wednesday, but I got to come up with a topic. I just cannot make linens entertaining in any way, shape, or form.
Linens?
It's so boring. And like I'm listening to myself and I'm like, I just want to shoot myself.
I should do a video on linens.
You should, actually, because you could probably make it entertaining. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. And then Thursday, me and Sarah will be back. Or, well, Sunday. I'm sorry. Sunday. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sunday, me and Sarah will be here.
Oh, my goodness. Sunday,
so Sunday, 9:30. And then next video live from the bathroom. There you go. That's what's going to happen. Ew. I'll wheel in my little desk.
Walker.
Adam's linen video was kind of sheety.
Paul, why don't you go be a stand-up comedian instead?
So yeah, that's
side hustle. Stand-up comedy.
So that's what's coming up. Yeah, Sunday, 9:30 p.m. we'll be back, and then video Wednesday, and then Thursday we'll be back live again.
Oh, guys, I'm having a giveaway on my Instagram. Go enter it if you haven't.
Yeah.
You can win little Cabbage Patch cutie dolls and some plastic eggs with nothing in them.
Enter Sarah's giveaway. Follow the Daily Cabbage, and that's it.
Do it.
And if you want to save 5% on your shipping supplies, use code PittsburghPicker at supplyhut.com. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you Sunday night. And hopefully we won't talk about poop too much. See you then.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir!